your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Chapter 3, the most powerful formula in your life, the Platinum Formula. This powerful formula is, quote, everything is working out for you if you know it is, unquote. Each and every word in this formula has an important meaning, so we will break down this amazing formula into its different parts to get a full understanding of the power that it holds. Everything. Everything means all aspects of your life experience. Everything that you can think of and is important to you is covered by this formula. Your health, love life, social life, financial well-being, happiness, work, hobbies, and everything else you can think of. If it is important to you, and even if it is not, this formula covers it. Is. Is means right now, in the present. Not in the future, right now, at this very moment. This doesn't mean going to be or eventually. It means right now, at this very moment. It is happening. Working out. Working out means whatever events, actions, occurrences are in the process are all successfully occurring. Regarding your health, it might mean that your body is successfully healing itself and maintaining its health. Regarding your financial situation, your business and efforts are paying off, bringing you the money that you need and want. Regarding happiness, you are experiencing it and you are finding joy in everything. It means that whatever everything is to you, it is working out successfully for you. For you. For you means that this applies specifically to you. For you and no one else. While things may or may not be working out for others, they are definitely working out specifically for you. This is because this formula works in terms of the individual or groups who embrace it. This part is a little tricky because this formula has a condition attached to it. So, individually, you can easily meet the condition. However, sometimes it is more difficult for a whole group to meet the condition. If. If means that there is a condition attached to this formula. You get to enjoy all the benefits of the formula, including that it encompasses everything that you want, that it is all working out for you right now, only if you meet the condition following the if. If you do not meet the condition stipulated, all the valuable benefits thus far outlined will not be guaranteed, nor will they even occur. You must be not only willing to honor and fulfill the condition attached, you must be dedicated to it. You. You means you specifically and no one else. It must be you who acts on this formula. No one else can act on your behalf. It is only you who can initiate this formula and activate it to your benefit. Since your life is guided by your own thoughts, that you can only notice what you think about, and that you can only see what you notice, and that you can only choose from what you notice, it makes no difference what anybody else thinks. No matter what anyone else thinks or is thinking, it cannot affect what you notice or don't notice. It is impossible. Only you can light up the world that you notice and see. A good example of this might be two people looking at a huge parking lot full of cars. The first person is thinking about red cars, and the second person is thinking about a different color. The first person who is thinking about red cars notices them all over the parking lot, and what the second person next to him is thinking is of no consequence whatsoever. You can easily see that whatever color the second person is thinking of cannot influence what the first person is noticing. However, if the second person says, I am thinking about how many white cars are out in this huge parking lot, then the first person would not only notice the red cars, but he would begin to notice the white cars as well. Interestingly, since the second person never learned what color the first person was thinking of and noticing, the second person is still only noticing white cars. I must point out that if you listen to and give thought to the opinions of others, good or bad, it will influence the world that you will notice and see, not because of what they were thinking, but because of what you are now thinking. You will subsequently notice and see what they were noticing and seeing. That's not wrong. It's learning. By reading my words, you are listening to me right now. And hopefully, my words and thoughts will influence the world you experience in a good way. Know it is. Know it is means that you have an absolute certainty about it. Many people would substitute the word believe in the same place. However, I draw a clear distinction between these two words. Believe aspires to be knowing. Belief is good and it's strong, but it's only tentative knowing. With belief, you have strong confidence in it, but in the face of strong opposition to it, you might experience some doubt. It could cause you to feel less confident. That is the nature of belief. However, with knowing, there can be no doubt. If I were to ask you, will the sun rise tomorrow? Even if you only have the most basic understanding of our solar system, you would quickly answer with a resounding yes to that question without any hesitation. That answer comes from a place of knowing where there is no doubt, nor is there even the possibility of doubt. It would be almost impossible for me to convince you that the sun will be taking tomorrow off and won't rise again until the following day. That is knowing. Another example of knowing might be your name. You know what your name is, and anyone would be hard-pressed to convince you otherwise. However, if you got a call from a caseworker or hospital worker or even a conversation with your mother who told you that your real name is actually different on your birth certificate, it might shake your confidence in what your real name is. Or, if you were a woman who got married and you were told that your last name hadn't actually been changed on the necessary documents, that might cause some doubt. However, if you had seen the documents yourself, your confidence would be unshakable, and you could state emphatically from a place of knowing that your name is correct. However, if I asked you what name you go by and respond to, you would definitely answer that question with certainty, as there is no possibility of doubt, no matter what any official papers may say. The odd thing about this formula is that if things are working out for you, you of course know that they are, and this formula quickly becomes useless. After all, who needs a special formula to simply state the obvious? The power of the formula is that things will always be working out for you when you know that they are, and they always are. You just have to know it. Not just believe it, but know it. There was a time when people didn't know for sure that the sun would rise again. In fact, they didn't even know that the earth was round and not flat. However, once they knew for sure that the earth was round and that the sun had to rise every day, then it became knowing and could never be lost again. Likewise, when you reach the level of knowing that everything is working out for you in every way at all times, then everything will actually be working out for you at all times and in every way. The rest of this book is dedicated to giving you the information that you will need to reach knowing. Like the ancient civilizations who, through knowledge, reach a level of knowing which could never be taken away, so you too will gain this permanent state of knowing that will catapult your life into never-ending happiness and joy. because you will always know that everything is working out for you. And as a result, it will always be working out for you. We will revisit this powerful formula at the end of this book, when you will have enough knowing to use it effectively. Let the quest for knowing continue.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Chapter number 3, Segment number 2. Let your quest for knowing continue.